Just look at all the resource ores that have been placed down here in this tunnel. I'm going to be mining up over 9,000, and that was not meant to be a joke, but that just so happens to be it. That I have over 9,000 blocks of resources placed down, and I'm going to mine every single one of these with a Fortune 3 pickaxe. And yes, I did say over 12,000 in the last video, but I made a stupid mistake and not really realizing that the iron and the gold cannot be mined up with a fortune pickaxe. They would have to be smelted. So they will be smelted upstairs while I go ahead and mine every single one of these blocks downstairs. So let's see how many pickaxes I could get to level 30 and enchant them and get all of this done so that we can move on and going into quadrant number 4 and mine that up with a lot of enchanted pickaxes. So I have 3 fortune pickaxes with me. I have 4,552 coal, 3,853 redstone, 509 diamonds, and 110 Lapis Lazuli ore to mine, while I have 2,674 iron and 582 gold to smelt upstairs. So I'm alone in this world because I'm going to be doing the trial and error method of enchanting when I try to get the pickaxes, and once it's all done, it's just going to be fantastic. So without further ado, I'm going to get started, and here comes the speed run. This clip has been sped up at 5,250%. That the whole entire recording in itself, I believe it went around at least 3 hours and 47 minutes, but the clip itself that's being sped up right now is that it was a good 3 hours and 32 minutes, that I was able to condense it all the way down to 4 minutes and 2 seconds. And here's the deal. Originally, I actually wanted to have the sound effects and the music from Minecraft in itself to be in the background, but somewhere in this clip that there was a corruption spike that caused the video in itself to be desynced with the audio, or the visuals and the audio, they became desynced, and I had no idea where it happened. So I actually had to get rid of it because I was not going to spend 3.5 hours trying to find that one corruption spike. And even then, it could have corrupted the whole clip in itself. If I were to delete that one part, it could have messed up somewhere else. And rather than having to fix everything in every spot, I'd rather take the whole chunk out of it and save the rest of the video. Because in the other clip after this, or in the same clip, that my commentary is actually desynced with the visuals at one point, and at the end I was able to actually sync it up. But you're gonna notice that it goes a little bit desynced. You'll see it. This is post commentary, obviously, but I had to work with what I got. I just gotta make the best out of it. So let me tell you what's been going on in this little clip right now, with however many minutes and seconds I have left. So is that I've learned from the other videos that people have told me that they got a little bit, motion sickness because I kept going left and right. So what I decided to do is that I try to make a straight path as possible. If I were to go from one spot to the other, I would walk in a straight line. As well as if I were to do some mining, I would go from north and south rather than just keep going left and right. It happens a few times, but it's that I try to make it as organized as possible. I try to make it as less nauseating as it would look if I were to just be all over the place. So I did learn from the other videos I have made. So hopefully this video will not make anyone a little bit motion sickness. And if it does, I apologize for that. Is that this clip has been sped up to 5,250%. That it would have been in itself a 3.5 hour recording, and I wanted to show everyone that I did mine this all by myself. I wanted to have this as proof, so this is why I left it in there. It's just, I was alone, I got everything done by myself, took a long time, 4 hours in total if you want to count the setup and everything along the matters of that, and it was very, very tiring. You'll hear that later on in the other clip, or the next, live commentary after this post commentary. Oh, there it is. There was that red flash that just happened. That was the corruption spike that ruined the sinking. I digress, is that I got a lot of levels out of it. I got a lot of things out of that, and I was very, very happy that it was all said and done, and now that we could actually continue on, moving on to mining more blocks. But other than that, I just don't know what to say. It's just, for now, what you've been seeing is that I've been mining, I've been getting the enchantments, I've been doing the trial and error method that I only had to rage quit about like 10 times or so. I've been messaging Sticky Tack because he was so anxious to actually come back to the server, or whatever the world, if you want to call it that, just to help me out and help mine. And that I was able to give him the enchanted tools and such things as that. He wanted to see everything for himself too. But that's all I could really say. I had a lot of fun for a while. It took a while, but I was able to listen to some music while I was mining, so I was very happy. That just got me in the zone. I was able to do it all the way, non-stop, no breaks, just do the thing I wanted to do. I was able to accomplish this task, and I don't have to do this again for another long while. So, thank you guys for listening for this little moment, and here comes the live commentary. Well, that's kind of awkward. I'm almost at level 30. Just look how close I am. I am only 3.5 bars. Well, can we count that as level 30? Come on, guys. Give me a break here. I've been at it for a good 3.5 hours of mining this non-stop. But I digress. That is it. That is it. I have mined over 9,000 ores. And as well as I have smelt over 3,000 ores. And I wonder how Twitter's going to be like when I upload this video. You know, there's that bot, DBZ Napa, who always responds to any comment or any tweet that has the term over 9,000. I wonder if he's going to actually, you know, that bot is going to keep answering the same reply every single time. I don't even know. The more people who share this video, maybe that Napa bot will actually just keep answering that tweet. Oh well, just regardless, I would just say I'll count that as level 30. Let's just count that as level 30. So let me see here. I've gone level 30 26 times. Oh, I pulled on a cord. Sorry about that. So 26 times 30 would equal to 780. So I got 780 levels out of that. And look how much diamonds I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 stacks of 64. So 17 times 64. And as well as that, we plus 51. Then we got 1,139 diamonds. That's double the amount of diamond ores that I recently got, which was a 509 blocks of ores. And look, we got 3 chickens over here. Buck has a family now. Isn't that cute? Now it's time to run all the way over to the skylight. I just wanted to run there one more time in the speed run. I have no idea how high of a percentage I'm going to actually put that as. But here are the... Well, first of all, here's the coal. Wow, we got a lot of coal right here. Sorry for the jump cut. I actually had to fumble around with the calculator. Otherwise, then it would have taken too long. So what we got here is that we got 2,850 of these coals right here in this chest. But in this one, we have a lot of stacks. And you times that by 9 and it goes up to a total of 7,119 of the coal in total with here. And you combine those two and we have just measly under 10,000. We have 9,969 coal. Wow, we got a lot of coal right now. That's going to last us for days, especially when we're going to put down all the torches, just like in this skylight, or sorry, this quadrant. So all the quadrants are going to have the same design, so it's going to be fantastic. Okay, so now we're moving on to the redstone, and we've gone quite a few stacks here. So we have all the way to 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we have 40 stacks of 64. So let me go ahead and clear this out. 40 stacks of 64. And then you plus another 9 right here. And then you got 2,569 of the coal, or sorry, redstone blocks. Times that by 9. 23,121 plus 5, 23,126 of the redstone. That is a lot. I'm so glad. Honestly, I'm so glad that TU19 came along, because with the blocks, it is so much easier to condense them or combine them all and save a lot of space. That is a testament of why this update is so good. Okay, moving on to iron, which is of course it's the same amount with gold as well. So with iron I got 2,674, and with gold I got 582. Now moving on to Lapis Lazuli right here. I don't even know if I ever pronounced it correctly, but it's just how it is. So we got 2 stacks and 34, so that's easy math right there. So we got 165 stacks. Dang calculator, you gotta love smartphones when it tilts. 165 times 9, then you got 1,485 plus 7, and of course you got 1,492. So that is a good amount of Lapis Lazuli. Diamond Noodle is going to be proud of that. And of course, we all know about the diamonds, 1,139. Double the amount of the 509 blocks I had earlier. So that is nice. It's all done non-stop. A lot of mining has been done. And now, what I'm going to do, continue on mining within the next quadrant. It's way over there, and without further ado, I'm going to show you the progress that we have done, which is going to be talked about in the next episode of Operation Bedrock. So here is quadrant number 4. We've already gotten quite amount of work done. Is that we're going to be, of course, doing the same old technique. We'll do layer 3, layer 2, patch up the floor and the ceiling if need be. The resources, they're going to leave it alone for me so I could actually mine it up, get the levels, and as well as get the enchantments to give to them. All those 26, almost 27 enchantments are going to be given to them. So it's all going to go back to them, and that's the reward for helping me out with mining out the tunnels. So I could easily get to level 30 right here, right now, but I'm just going to wait till just when the video is done and get more levels out of here. But until then, I want to say thank you Sticky Tack 46, thank you Park X Force, thank you Mr. Inflammable, thank you Soul Rider Tuomi, the Sly Seth, the Alpha Russ, Anti-Chunk 4, and I believe someone else has helped me out. I'm thinking. I just don't remember the name off the top of my head. I'm sorry if I forgot your name. I honestly think that's all of it. I know that Diamond Noodles helped, and as well as Jub Ed joined in another time, long time ago, like about 2 weeks ago. Salvi16 has joined for a bit, and that's all I could think of. But recently, the other people listed off, they've helped me. So thank you to all my friends who have helped me and put up with me and put up with all of this for a while. It's just so lovely to actually look at the quadrant for what it is now. Just look at how many torches have been placed in a wonderful design. And if you guys want to remove it, once I put this up for download, all I have to do is just go wild with buckets of water. Have fun destroying all the torches. Operation Darkness for that one, right? Okay, so I'm just going to end it off here because it's been a long day. Almost 4 hours in recording, and I gotta take a break for now. So, have a great day, everyone. I'm SwordKing090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.